In this video we'll be updating the Panasonic S1 to the new Vlog update or firmware, which enables the use of full Vlog. Unlike the GH5, which used Vlog L, which was full light, this has the full Vlog, which is found only in the Panasonic cinema cameras. So the new Vlog update for this Panasonic S1 will give you better dynamic range, which basically means greater flexibility in post. You get internal 422 10-bit recording. You get 422 10-bit 60p external recording, and you can have in-camera LUTs applied, waveform monitor, and also you can have the high-resolution audio that you get with the XLR adapter internally, I think. To update the Vlog, we'll also need to update the firmware to 1.2, which also has some benefits such as improved body stabilization, apparently better tracking AF, which I'll be very interested in because I quite like the tracking AF this camera already had. I thought it was pretty good, considering its contrast, phase detect, or whatever it is, and some other stability improvements, which I hope. One of the stability improvements is when while it's still writing to the card, if you hit play, sometimes it locks the camera up. Now if you brought this camera in and around the launch like I did, Panasonic then said we get the Vlog free, otherwise you have to pay for it. Now I can't remember what the terms and conditions were to make you eligible for free Vlog, but I was eligible, and all I had to do is register this camera, provide my receipts and serial numbers to Panasonic New Zealand, and they provided me with the Vlog key absolutely free, which is great. So let's get stuck into it. So for starters, this is what you get. Practically an invoice. This looks like the card that the key comes in, and this is the manual or the installation guide for the key. So we're actually going to read through this, we're going to go through it, and we're going to do everything step by step. I know for starters what we have to do is update our camera to the latest firmware. So check firmware version. Check the firmware of the camera. Okay, no problem, let's do that. So we're going to chuck this here, and we're going to go through it step by step. Select menu button, we're going to go to there, others, yep, and firmware version. For the latest information on the firmware or download update the firmware, visit the following website: Panasonic.jp. This camera is in my way. Support global CSDSC. That must be it. What's new? July the 9th. Yep, that looks like it was that. There we go, click to the download page. Camera body, we're only doing the camera for now. Although we could do our lens later on, but we'll do this now. So we're going to download that. Just chuck it onto the old desktop, no problems. That's 85 megabytes. Insert the card into the camera. Insert a card formatted with the camera. Okay. Okay, so we need to, we're just going to chuck in a random memory card. Okay, so we'll just go format that card. Done. Okay, insert the card into the camera. Done. Select menu, setup, settings, and activate. See, out of this I don't get. See, this is not being very clear. Check the firmware version. Check the firmware version of the camera. Select. Ah, okay, hang on. See, this is not very clear at all. So I think we need to do the firmware update now. This is a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, so what we'll do, so we'll take out this. We're going to copy Alright. See, start update, yes. Do not touch a thing, no problem. So it looks like we're doing the firmware update. Now, I moved the update to the SD card and then moved it into here and just found the option in the menu because that's what previous Panasonic cameras have done. So I just assumed that was the same. However, this thing is not very clear. It's not as clear as I'd like it to be anyway. It kind of makes the assumption that you already know to do that. Okay, so it kind of looks like we've now done the... Looks like we've done it. So now we've got the activate menu available to us. Acquire an activation code from the site that generates it. The supplied key code is required to acquire an activation code. And agree to everything, blah blah blah. Insert the card containing the device information into a PC connected to the internet. So that means we actually have to come back over here to export. Right, so we need to export the information onto the memory card. No, up here, card format, format the card. Now, as per the instructions, insert the card into the camera, select the menu. We're going to go to the toolbar, sorry, the crescent looking thing, which is setup, settings, which is the gear, activate, and export serial code. And I assume once we've got the serial code done, we'll be importing the activation code. So we're going to hit export serial, select the card, which is this one, start processing, yes. Completed. Just like that. Okay. Nice and quick. Okay, we'll turn off the camera. Whip out our card. Put that over there. I'm going to put the card into a memory card reader on the computer. I'll just bring the exposure down on that one so we can read this all together. Now we need to acquire an activation code from the site that generates it. The supplied key code is required to activate an activation code. Agree to the software licensing, blah blah blah. So insert the card into the PC, done. Using a browser on the PC, access the activation code generation site and follow the on-screen instructions to acquire the activation code. So we're going to go to website, new website, Panasonic.co.jp for Japan / enhance activation top EM. There we go. This website creates the activation code to enable functions you purchased or got free. Please prepare camera to be activated. Upgrade software key you purchased. Memory card and PC connected to the internet with memory card slot. Please take the following steps to activate the functions. A. Operate camera to save serial code of camera as a file onto the memory card and upload it to this website. B. Input key code and upgrade software key to this website to get activation code. C. Save the activation code created by this website onto memory card. D. Operate the camera to import activation code from the memory card to complete activating. Okay, insert memory card into the camera. We've already done this, so we've gone to there. That's not. It's not on this one. Activate, export serial code. Start processing, yes. Alright. Okay, upload that file. So we're going to go to Lumix, private, Pana, blah blah blah, yep, done. Here it is. Okay. Upload. So now you can find key code of the 25 digit and the product blah 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 you purchase. Input onto this website to register. Okay. Key code 26. There's the one count. AEN. So ask us not put any hyphens in there. So we're just going to double check. 26 AEN register. Okay, now it is ready for creating activation code. Please make sure that the memory card is inserted into the PC. Activate code is saved as active list in folder of private. Oh yeah, okay. Click. So it's in the same area as that export one. Click following, save to memory card, then dialog box is popped up. Click save into the memory card. On downloading the active.lst file, you may not be able to determine where to save the file depending on the internal internet browser you use. In such case, active list file is downloaded in downloads folder and you need to move it into the memory card in the following directory. Alright, so save to memory card. We can choose where it goes to, so we're going to go to private. Blah 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 blah. Yep, right here. Save. D. Operate camera to import activation code from the memory card to complete activating. Please follow instructions as below. Insert the card, and we're going to go back to that same menu under settings, activate and import activation code. So we're going to do that right now. That's fantastic. We'll just leave that up there for now. So here it is in our folder. Eject. I don't religiously do the eject thing, but with sensitive stuff I do it, just in case. So let's bring our camera back. So we're going to open this up. Chuck that in there, close, turn it on. Alright, menu. So tool thing again, the crescent, settings, down to activate, import activation code, second card slot which is just the SD, start processing, yes. please turn the power off and on to activate. So off, wait a couple of seconds, on, and theoretically we should have vlog. Do we though? Vlog. Look at that. Got it. We've got vlog. So that's it. That's how you get vlog. So in the rest of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and do some demonstration videos. I'm going to cut the mic here and finish it all up. And that's how it's done. So I hope you learned something. It was a bit confusing, the instructions that are provided. Whatever, we got there in the end. And if you got any questions or you want to see something a bit different with the Panasonic S1 before you buy it, put a comment down below and I'll have a look. Cheers.